So let's continue our class discussion about finding the derivative of a function using the limit definition of derivative. Okay, so we are going to find the derivative of a function using the limit definition. By the way, I gave you an assignment, right? May binigay ako na assignment sa inyo. Ano yung given function? Mark, ano ang given function ng assignment?
Wait lang sir, hanapin ko muna sir. Ay ano sir, ito sir. G of x is equal to square root of x squared plus 3. Yes po sir.
Okay. Take note that the definition of a derivative, we have f prime x is equal to the limit of f of x plus h minus f of x over h as h approaches 0. Yan yung definition ng derivative yung kahapon. So same pa rin ang instruction, ang step that you need to substitute first again. The first step, you need to substitute the value of your x by x plus h, di ba? Ang first function, substitute it by x plus h. So you will be having this kind of expression. X squared magiging x plus h squared. X will be substituted by x plus h and plus 3. Then minus f of x. So after substituting it by x plus h, you are going to subtract it by our given function. So subtract to our given function x squared plus 3. Ito. Then all over h as h approaches 0. As h approaches 0. Now, sir, paano man ito i-solve, sir? Na wala mang ma-simplify muna. Ang gagawin nyo dito, i-conjugate niyo siya. Again, you are going to conjugate. So, times. And may sinabi ako kahapon, di ba? Pag square root, ang i-multiply the same terms but opposite sign. Ngayon sinabi ko kahapon. You are going to multiply it by the same terms but opposite sign. So you have the same terms lang. Then opposite sign. Minus plus. The same sila. The same. Pero opposite sign between them. Minus, ito plus. Okay? So after nito, sir, ang saman, wait lang ha, na ako replyan. Okay. You are going to multiply. Class, this is a concept of sum and difference. So, ingani ang pag-multiply basta sum and difference. And kailan ba matatawag na siya na sum and difference? But pag the same sila ng terms, pero opposite sign between them. That's a concept of sum and difference. So, ganito ang pag-multiply ng sum and difference. The negative times positive is negative. Then the multiply mo din ito. So you have parentheses x squared plus 3 over h times square root of x plus h squared plus 3 plus square root of x squared plus 3. Yan. Yan. Ito. Next, simplify this one. X squared plus 2xh plus h squared plus 3. Distribute, it's negative x squared, then minus 3 over h times x plus h squared plus 3 plus square root of x squared plus 3. Sir, I have a question. Bakit di mo sinimplify yung denominator? Sir, bakit di mo simplify yung denominator? Okay, this is my suggestion. Depende na sa inyo kung okay mo ani. Pero kung sa ako ang magod na case, wala na ako siya gina-simplify kasi hahaba lang yung denominator. Hahaba lang yung denominator. At the same time, wala may makancel sa denominator later on. Wala yung makancel aling kani. Except sa h. Kani walay makancel kung i-expand din mo siya. Unlike sa numerator, naakay makancel. Kaya nga, we need to expand the numerator. Ganon. So, again na, my suggestion, ang numerator lang ang expand, ang denominator ayaw na. Para dili mo ma-stress, dili mo makapagsulat. So, cancel x squared at saka negative x squared. Negative 3 and positive 3. Yan. So, anong naiwan? Ang naiwan, 2xh plus h squared over h x plus h squared plus 3 plus x squared plus 3. Yan. Then, one of our goal is to eliminate this h variable in your denominator. Again, one of our goal is to eliminate this h variable sa denominator. Kasi, itong si h na variable, siya maging dahilan na maging 0 ang denominator. Pag i-substitute natin ang h, which is 0. So, anong gagawin namin, sir? You need to factor out your numerator. Excuse me. Kailangan yung i-factor out ang numerator. Okay? So, you have the limit of h times 2x plus h. Of course, may isang h, so 2x na lang. H squared, so h na lang. Over h times square root of x plus h squared plus 3 plus x squared plus 3 as h approaches 0. And then, makancel, ang naiwan, nakancel na yung h, ang naiwan na lang is 2x plus h over square root of x plus h squared plus 3 plus x squared plus 3. And after this process after nito, substitute the value of your h which is 0. After this process, substitute the value of your h which is 0. So you have 2x plus 0. Our h will turn into 0. And x plus 0 squared plus 3. Since x plus h, so plus 0 plus x squared plus 3. So magiging ganito. 2x over x squared plus 3 plus x squared plus 3. Now, Bakit naging x squared dito? It's because x plus 0 is x. X plus 0 is x, then squared. That is why x squared na lang. And 2x over 2 square root of x squared plus 3. According to the rule in adding radical expression, ma-add lang nimo ang duha ka radical expression if you have the same radicand or at saka index, sorry. Ma-add lang ang radical expression if they have the same radicand and the same index. The radicand here is x squared plus 3. X squared plus 3, so parehas. The index is 2. 2. Bakit 2 ang index? Because it's square root. So since square root of x squared plus 3 silang duha, there is an invisible 1 here at saka 1 here. 1 plus 1 is 2. Kaya 2 square root of x squared plus 3. And then cancel, cancel. The final answer will be g prime x is equal to x over square root of x squared plus 3. And this is now the final answer of your assignment. Okay? So copy mo na. Okay. So next example, Okay. I think this next example is quite difficult. Yeah, mahirap talaga siya compare nito. We are going to deal cube root na. Okay? Mag-cube root na tayo. Okay. Let's find the derivative of this one using the limit definition. And to tell you honestly, lisod po jud siya pangitaon using the limit definition kasi it's too lengthy. Tapos, di ba may sinabi ako kahapon na pag square root, ang i-multiply niya is the same terms but opposite sign. Yan sinabi ko kahapon. Pagdating sa cube root is iba. You cannot apply yung na-learn sa square root na sa conjugation, kung ano yung i-multiply niya dito. You cannot apply that one dito. Kasi it's cube root. Iba siya. Sir, if that's the case, anong i-multiply namin kapag ganyan? Okay, so ito yung mangyayari. Same pa rin ang first o second step. Cube root of x plus h squared. Same pa rin. Minus man siya. Then cube root of the given function. The cube root of the given function of h. As h approaches to 0. So ito yung mahirap kasi it's cube root. Now, ang i-multiply dito is ito. Ito yung i-multiply ninyo. Again, please listen to this one basta cube root. Ito yung i-multiply. Squared mo ito. This is the first term. This is the first term. Ang first step is squared mo siya. So sir, pag i-squared ito, magiging okay? Pag i-squared mo siya, the rule is pag i-squared mo siya, maging 4 na. Di ba? X plus h squared, i-squared din siya, magiging 4. Next, di ba this is minus? This is minus. Change the sign into positive. Pero kung plus ito, minus dito. Pero kung minus man plus dito. Again, ano ang unang gawin? Ang i-multiply? I-squared mo ito. Basta cube root, i-squared mo yung first term. Kaya ito yung siya, naging 4. The next one is, i-multiply mo ang dalawa. I-multiply mo itong dalawa. Ito at saka ito. Then, multiply itong dalawa. The answer will be cube root of x squared, x plus h squared. Again, multiply mo to, dalawa. Ito yung lumabas. And lastly, squared mo ito. Squared mo ang last term. The squared of cube root of x squared, we have cube root of x raised to 4. Again, pag i-squared mo itong x squared, of course, maging x raised to 4. Copy lang siya dito. Yan. So ito na yung function na i-multiply mo basta cube root. Again, ang cube root is ingani ang process. I-squared mo to, the first term, kaya naging 4 na siya. Pero kung wala na siya squared, of course, squared dito. Basta that's the rule, i-squared mo siya. Then multiply ang dalawa with an opposite sign. So minus siya, naging plus. The product of the two. Dara. Then, i-squared mo yung last term. Dara. Next. I-multiply mo na class. I-multiply mo ito, i-multiply mo siya. You are going to multiply them. Actually, kung diretsyon ako, yan, kung diretsyon ako sa class, ang answer is automatically this one. Okay? Class, if you are going to multiply this one, ito then yan. If you're going to multiply that one, the answer will lead you to have this. Yes, the answer will lead you to have this one. Okay? I'm gonna show you the product of this one. The product of this one, isulat ako sa taas. Direct kataas na kayo. You have, i-multiply mo ito at saka ito. The answer is cube root of x plus h raised to 6. If we're going to multiply this one, naka-squared or naka-fourth, the answer is 6. Then, multiply mo ito dito. The second term, the answer is plus cube root of x squared, x plus h raised to 4. Then, multiply mo naman ito, the answer is cube root of x raised to 4x plus h squared. Pag i-multiply mo naman ito dito, the answer is minus, it's negative, cube root of x squared x plus h raised to 4. Yan. And pag i-multiply mo naman din ito siya dito sa gitna, the answer is cube root of x raised to 4 x plus h squared. And lastly, pag multiply mo dito siya, the answer is minus cube root of x raised to 6. Ganito kahaba. Ganito siya kahaba if you are going to simplify. And alam niyo ba, makancel lang siya, oh. Makancel na, makancel. The same ni sila. So, positive pero minus ang isa, cancel. Kanay positive, then minus ang isa, this is cancel. Ang naiwan lang talaga, is cube root of x plus h raised to 6 minus cube root of x raised to 6. Ito lang talaga yung naiwan. In which, ang sagot nito is ito. Okay? Ang sagot nito is ito. The cube root of yung naka-6, di ba? Cube root, 6. So, squared. Cube root of x raised to 6, that's x squared. Kagidiretso ko na lang siya. And multiply h times cube root of x plus h raised to 4 plus cube root of x squared times x plus h squared plus cube root of x raised to 4. Yan, multiply as h approaches to 0. By the way, I'm gonna send the solution of this one kung nasa papel. Sana na ako kay Mike karon dayon. Gisolve naman ako na siya daan. Okay. Simplify this one. Simplify. That's x squared plus 2xh plus h squared minus x squared over CTD. Sir, ano ibig sabihin ng CTD? Sa inyong section ba yung sinabi ko kahapon? CTD means copy the denominator. Kapoy magsulat. Kapoy magsulat dire. So CTD nila ako isulat. Copy the denominator. Yan yung ipinagbabawal na technique. Yeah. Again, kapoy magsulat, CTD na lang nako. Mag-end lang ang inyong pagsulat sa CTD pag ma-factor na ninyo ang numerator. Again, mag-end lang yung pagsusulat niyo ng CTD pag ma-factor niyo na yung numerator. So again, CTD, you can write CTD. I will allow you to write CTD. Kapoy jud kaayo class. So, cancel ito. Cancel. Ang naiwan, 2h plus h squared over CTD. Di ba? Nakatipid pa taog ano, kaya taas na kayo. CTD means copy the denominator. Kung sa'yo pasabot, kani ang i-copy, kani taas kayo. Next, di ba ma-factor ang numerator? Ma-factor ang numerator, the result will be h times 2x plus h over, this time, dili na ka mag-CTD. Again, ayaw na mo pag-CTD diri. Again, ito yung suggestion ko. Mag-stop ang CTD pag mag-factor na mo sa numerator. Again, mag-stop lang kayo mag-write ng CTD pag ma-factor ang numerator. Na-factor na ang numerator, so balik kayo sa original. So cube root of x plus h raised to 4 plus cube root of x squared plus x squared times x plus h squared plus cube root of x raised to 4. Yan. Then makancel ang h. Kaya nga, I suggest, di ba, nga delete na lang, nga isulat na lang sa tanan after mag-factor kasi makancel para makita ang cancellation. And then, naiwan na lang natin, you have 2x plus h over, para kitaas dyan kayo siya, x plus h raised to 4, then this is the time that you are going to substitute. This is the time that you are going to substitute the value of your h rather. This is the time that you are going to substitute the value of your h is 0. So 2x plus 0 over cube root of x plus 0 raised to 4 plus cube root of x squared times x plus 0 raised to squared plus cube root of x raised to 4. Yan. And 2x over cube root of x raised to 4 plus cube root of x raised to 4 plus cube root of x raised to 4. Ito yung kalalabasan niya. Take note, x plus 0 is x. X plus 0 is x. Kaya x raised to 4. Sir Kane, how about this one? Paano naging x raised to 4 ito? X plus 0 is x. X squared. So x plus 0, x squared is x squared. X squared times x squared is x raised to 4. Then you will have 2x over 3 cube root of x raised to 4. Yan. Hindi pa ito final answer ha, hindi pa ito final answer. Sir, bakit naging 3 na naman ito? According to the rule in adding radical expression, ma-add mo lang ito, ma-add mo siya if they have the same radicand and the same index. The radicand dito sa baba, x raised to 4. The index is 3. So ma-add sila lahat. Again, ma-add mo siya lahat. It's because the same sila ng radicand at saka index. And there is an invisible 1 over here. May 1 nila. Okay. 1 plus 1 plus 1. Kaya 3. Then copy this one. The variable. Then simplify. Masimplify pa ni siya, it will lead you to have this one, x cubed times x, simplify, so 2x over 3x, cube root of x, and cancel x. The final answer will be h prime x is equal to 2 over 3 cube root of x. x. This is now the final answer. Class, ay mo kabalakaw, dili ko makahatag sa exam ani. Nga nga cube root. Square root lang yun. Ano ko balaka? Ako lang siyang gi-introduce. Okay? Nasi purpose, ako lang siyang gi-introduce. Okay? Ay mo kabalakaw, wala cube root sa exam. Square root lang akong ihatag. Okay? So copy mo na before we will proceed to another example, our second to the last example. Ang ating second to the last example or the remaining examples, iba siya. Iba siya, dili siya square root, dili po siya cube root, naka-fraction. Naka-fraction siya. Kapiya sa may nang nagtambal, Mike. Okay, let's proceed to our second to the last example. So, erase na ako ha. Kanina po sa class, makaya siya compare ani. Makaya pero taas lang po dyan. Sir, uy, ganong gitakuan namin sino. Sige lang, walay quiz nga mahitabo sa Quipper. Ay, kabala ka, walay quiz mahitabo sa Quipper. Nalang ko i-announce o niya, pero part na siya sa exam. Yeah. Wait lang, nakalimot ko sa example. Okay. Okay. How about this kind of function? This is, ano tawag ito? In shortcut, you can apply quotient rule of this one actually. By using the shortcut, you can apply quotient rule. But of course, you need to find the derivative of this one using the limit definition. Again, limit definition of derivative. So let's start. Same pa rin ang first o second step, sir? Yes, parehas pa rin ang first o second step. All you need to do is to substitute it by x plus h. So x will be substituted by x plus h. So 2 times x plus h minus 5. Ay, wait, parang underscore. Over x plus h minus 4. Yan yung first step. Okay? Minus, di ba minus man ito, so minus the given function. Again, minus to our given function, 2x minus 5 over x minus 4. Yan. Minus niyan. Tapos, sir, napakakulang. Class, don't forget to put h. Napa-h over h diya ni. So do not forget to put h. Then as h approaches 0. Okay, so sir, after this one, you are going to distribute muna this one. I-distribute sa ni. So you will have this 2x plus 2h. Distribute sa ni 2x plus 2h minus 5 over x plus h minus 4 minus 2x minus 5 over x minus 4. Ang kaibahan lang dito is ako lang siyang distribute sa ni, distribute sa nako ni siya over h. Okay, so sir, walang maka-factor, walang maka-conjugate. So ano ang gagawin namin? You are going to simplify the numerator. So, tinuruan ko naman kayo last time, alam niyo yung yung butterfly method. You can apply butterfly method. Multiply this one, multiply. So you will have 2x plus 2h minus 5 times x minus 4. You're going to multiply. Minus, so minus. Multiply also this one. That is x plus h minus 4 times 2x minus 5 over, multiply the denominators. That is x plus h minus 4 times x minus 4 all over h as h approaches 0. Okay? Yan lang yung ginawa ko. Gisimplify ko lang siya. And class, I almost forgot. Bracket ang ibutang dire para dili mo mamali. Okay? Put bracket. Ha? Put bracket para dili mo mamali. Next. After an answer, I simplify. Yes, you are going to simplify. Okay? Simplify lang. So you have 2x times x. That's 2x squared. 2x times negative 4. That's negative 8x. 2h times x. That's 2hx. 2h times negative 4, that's minus 8h. Negative 5 times x, that's negative 5x. Negative 5 times negative 4, it's positive 20. Minus, then bracket. Ang kalaban lang ninyo dire is ang ano lang din siya, mag-care lang jud mo sa pag-multiply. Oo, mag-care lang jud mo sa pag-multiply. Next, distribute. X times 2x, 2x squared. X times negative 5, negative 5x. H times 2x, that's positive 2hx. Class, mauna ang sulat ang h ha? Mauna ang sulat ang h kasi kinsa may nauna sa alphabet? Si h o si x? So si h ang mauna ang sulat. Okay, so 2hx. Next, h times negative 5, it's negative 5h. Next, negative 4 times 2x, it's negative 8x. Negative 4 times negative 5, it's positive 20. Close the bracket. Over. Taas, oy. Over. Okay, this is my suggestion ulit. Suggestion, wag i-factor ang denominator. Or i-simplify, sorry. Wag i-simplify ang denominator as is lang. Okay? I-as is lang ang denominator. Wag mo i-solve. Pero kung ikaw, kung gusto mo i-solve, wala problema. Pero my suggestion, ayaw na lang para di mataas. Okay. Pagkatapos nito, oy, nani sa inyo ang activity worksheet ha, so paningkamot mo ani. Yes, na nga ni isa. I-distribute the negative sign. Distribute the negative sign. So 2x squared minus 8x plus 2hx minus 8h minus 5x plus 20. Ako na siyang copy kaya wala pang tagilabtan. Nana siya purpose ng pag-copy. Distribute the negative. That's negative 2x squared. That's positive 5x. Negative times 2hx, that's negative 2hx. Negative times negative 5h, that's positive 5h. Huh? Okay. Negative times 8x, that's positive 8x. Negative times 20, that's negative 20. All over x plus h minus 4, x minus 4. All over God, h as h approaches 0. Yan. Ang ginawa ko lang, i-distribute ko lang yung negative. Okay? So wait lang ha. Okay. Now, naamoy mapansin dire ang 2x squared, ang positive 2x squared o negative 2x squared cancel. Dire na part cancellation na nadidakan kay ma-cancel. Ang negative 8x o positive 8x ma-cancel. Di ba? Ma-cancel. Next, ang 2hx at saka negative 2hx ma-cancel. Another, ang negative 5x o positive 5x ma-cancel. And ang positive 20 o negative 20 ma-cancel. Taas kaayo, no? Tapos dakan dahil ma-cancel? Lagot. Sige. Ano ang mga naiwan? We have negative 8h o positive 5h. Ito yung naiwan. Ang denominator, copy lang. Pwede niyo butang ang CPD. X plus h minus 4, then x minus 4 all over h. Basta class, i-apply lang itong giingon na mag-end lang ang CPD pag ma-cancel na or ma-factor ang numerator para i-cancel ang h. Okay? So simplify this one. This is negative 3h. Negative 8h plus 5h is negative 3h over x plus h minus 4, x minus 4 over h. And class, alam niyo ba, according to the, based sa EAR method na pag-solve sa division, ma-cancel na siya. Ma-cancel. Yeah, ma-cancel na siya. Nana siya technique, ana. Yeah, if you're going to solve it manually, ma-cancel gihapon. Ma-cancel gihapon na siya. Again, if you're going to solve it manually, ma-cancel gihapon na siya. Okay, so ang naiwan na lang, limit of negative 3 over x plus h minus 4, x minus 4, as h approaches 0. This time, pwede na kayo mag-substitute sa inyong h. Kaya na-cancel na ang h sa denominator. Ito talaga yung goal talaga, class. Isa sa mga goal. Dapat ma-cancel yung h sa denominator para after pwede na mo mag-substitute. Kagaya nito. So negative 3 over x plus 0 minus 4, x minus 4. And you will have negative 3, x minus 4, x minus 4. Or the final answer will be h prime x is equal to negative 3 over x minus 4 squared. Ito. Sir, dili type 2, ana? Dili anak sir ang answer? Dili siya ang ani. Ngano, plus dahil ni. Plus ni. Di ba dili? So times man na, so dapat square. May exponent to 1, exponent to 1. So 1 plus 1, 2. And this is now your answer. Okay? So kapiyasa na siya para sa after our last example na. Our last example is similar na ani. Pero laban lang. Last example pero laban. Kapiyasa. Yes, Hizuler. By the way, oh my God, I forgot. Pwede good ka mo makakopy ng link natin sa ating YouTube, by the way. Pwede. Sige na lang, ako na lang i-share dito. Lagi gutom ako. Uy, kabalo mo, class? Human ako kaon o paniod to. Gigutom ako ko. Ako po kaon. No, I need to drink a lot of water. Yeah, stay hydrated, you know, kasi oh my God, I'm getting fatter na. Nitaba jug ko. I'm gaining weight. Then, wala na ako ka-bike these days. Aside na busy, ambot. Busy ka, ayaw ko kanang dili na ako ka-bike. Oo. Dapat mag-bike ba ganit? Sige lang, next week. Dili po next week eh, mag-check pa man po ko. Ay. Laban lang. Okay, let's proceed to our next example. Our next example is ingani lang gihapon. Ang naka-stress lang man ani class kani nga process diri ako nagtaas. Tapos later on ma-cancel ra dai siya. Yeah, later on ma-cancel lang di ay. Okay, let's have this example. 5 minus 6x over 2x plus 1. Tigaan mo, include ayon. Ang denominator ani 2x plus 1 squared. What answer? Ang denominator 2x plus 1 squared. Yeah, that's the shortcut. Oo. Sige. First step. Okay? You have 5 minus 6 times x plus h. Lahat ng x, merong x plus h. Over 2 times x plus h plus 1. Yan. Same pa rin. Then minus, i-minus saan? Saan i-minus? Sa given function, 5 minus 6x over 2x plus 1. And don't forget to put all over h as h approaches 0. Yan. Okay, next. I-distribute sa natin. Okay? I-distribute sa natin. So you have 5 minus 6x minus 6h. Diba? Negative 6 times x, negative 6x. Negative 6 times h, negative 6h. Over, distribute. That's 2x plus 2h plus 1. Minus 5 minus 6x, 6x, 6x over 2x plus 1 over h. Yan. So, start na ang kalbaryo. Multiply this one using butterfly method. Yan, that's 5 minus 6x minus 6h times 2x plus 1 minus bracket. Dapat. That's 5 minus, let me have na lang una 2x. 2x plus 2h plus 1 times 5 minus 6x over, multiply at the denominators, multiply, that's 2x plus 2h plus 1 times 2x plus 1 all over h as h approaches to 0. Yan. Okay, let's multiply. Multiply na tayo. 5 times 2x, that's 10x. 5 times 1, that's 5. Negative 6x times 2x, negative 12x. Negative 6x times 1 is negative 6x. Negative 6h times 2x is negative 12hx. Negative 6 times 1, it's negative 6h. Minus bracket. Multiply 2x times 5x, 10x. 2x times negative 6x, negative 12x squared. Oh my God, I forgot to put squared. Sorry. By the way, I forgot to put squared here. Sorry for that. Next, 2h times 5 is positive 10h. 2h times 6x is negative 12hx. Then 1 times 5 is positive 5. 1 times negative 6x is negative 6x. Over 2x plus 2h. Copy lang yung denominator. Copy the denominator. As h approaches 0. Then, after this one, after mag-multiply, i-distribute lang itong negative. I-distribute lang na siya. Please inform me ha, if na ako naman nagsulat. Negative times 10x, it's negative 10x. Negative times negative 12x squared, it's positive 12x squared. Negative times 10h is negative 10h. Negative times negative 12hx, it's positive 12hx. Negative 10 times 5 is negative 5. And lastly, it's positive 6x. Okay? Mag-start na tayo ng cancellation. Pareho na sa Twitter o sa TikTok, pag na kayo maligagi buhat, cancel. Okay. Natin ma-cancel the 10x at saka the negative 10x. Yan. The 5 at saka negative 5. Yan. The negative 12x squared and the positive 12x squared. The negative 6x and the positive 6x. The negative 12hx, the positive 12hx. Ano ang naiwan? Ang naiwan, you have negative 6h minus 10h over 2x plus 2h plus 1, 2x plus 1 over h as h approaches 0. Ito na yung naiwan sa taas. Okay. Negative 6h minus 10h, that's negative 16h. Blah. Negative 16h over 2x plus 2h plus 1, 2x plus 1 over h. Cancel, cancel, naiwan, negative 16 over 2, x plus 2h plus 1, 2x plus 1. As h approaches 0, and this time, you are going to substitute the value of your h. So 2x plus 2 times 0 plus 1, 2x plus 1. So negative 16 over 2x plus 1. 2 times 0 is 0. 0 plus 1 is 1. 2x plus 1. Or, the final answer, p prime x negative 16 over 2x plus 1 squared. And this is now your answer. O, di ba tama akong giingon? Tama akong giingon nga ang denominator kinay squared. Yan. And that is the answer. Okay, copy mo na before we will proceed now to my final announcement. Hala na, one connection.
Akala ko dog lover ka. Ayaw mo ko ikaw kasi.
Okay. Oh my God, that's my TikTok. Pila ko na ang mga naka-follow na ako ato sa ano kayo. Atong What akala ko dog lover ka. Okay, announcement. Okay, announcement. Next week is Async. Async, di ba next week? Next week, di ba na ako gingon kahapon na ay part sa exam ng ani. Pero hindi siya kasali sa Quiper. Nakaseparate siya. Lain pod kaayo, no? I-appeal na ko. Ni, makulangan mo oras. So, wala. To tell you, ang number of points lang sa Quiper na exam is 90 points. That's 45 items, 2 points each. 45 items, 2 points each, 90 points. Karon, Ang 10 points, kasi dapat 100 man, no? Ang 10 points, kwaon siya sa activity worksheet number 2. Again, activity worksheet number 2. Na ako'y isend sa next week, activity worksheet number 2. 3 items ang inyong ansiran. Isa-isa kayo lahat, 3 items. Ang isang item, remember yung example kahapon, easy lang? Yon. May isang example na ganon. Another item is yung square root, yung kanina. Except yung cube root. Hindi kasali yung cube root. Yung square root lang. Walang cube root kay, oh my God, stress mo. Ang last item is ingani. Ingani ang last item. Okay? So, tatlong items. That's worth 10 points each. So, 30. Again, 10 points each. So, 30. So, ang gagawin para makuha ang ang score, that's 30, your score times 33.33%, or should I say, 1/3 of your score will be recorded as part of your exam. For example, si Aspen nakakuha og 27/30. So 27/30 ako i-record ana sa activity worksheet. Again, 27/30 ang i-record sa worksheet. Karon, 27 times 33.33%, the answer is 9. 9 ang idungag dito sa yang. Dili siya additional points ha. Dili siya additional plus points. Part gihapon siya sa exam. So 9 ang madagdag dito sa yung score sa yung exam over 100. So ganyan. Pero don't you worry, 3 items man siya, no? Don't you worry, mahaba masyado ang deadline. Mahaba masyado ang deadline. Then mag-post lang ako sa group page at saka sa Google Classroom with regards to the instruction. Okay? Mag-post na ako. Basta next week, mag-expect kayo Monday. Pero Sunday, mag-expect kayo Sunday, i-post na ako. Yan. My question, very concerned. Nag-chat ba ka sa ako, Rolene? Rolene?
Yes, sir. Nag-chat ako, sir.
Okay. Sige lang, Rolene. Naamang ko ginapabuhat sa uban. Wala din ako gisin. Sorry. Sorry. Oh, naga-overlap usahay maklik na ako. Actually wala ko naga-ignore og messages ha. Maklik lang man gud siya tapos ma-overlap after. Kapag da ka artista dahan mag-chat sa ako at charot. Bitaw daghan naga-chat sa ako. So sorry. Sige lang Rolene ha. Replyan ta kabi para mabutang sa taas. Hi. Uy. Okay lang, Rolene. Rolene? Ay, ang luod si Rolene.
Ay, sir. Okay lang, sir.
Okay. Nalang ko i-ano dire. Katotong time-bounded, no? Sorry, Rolene. Okay. Okay. Actually, daghan naman mo. Ang uban kay mas hasod pag ang uban no kay mabuhat man ako og excuse letter. Sige lang. Sige ha, mo to ko announcement. Magkita pa ta March 8. Okay? Our next meeting will be this coming March 8. Sir, say lesson. Kung kani mao ni ang long cut this coming March 8 and March 9, that is our lesson for the shortcut, the rules. Okay? That's the rules. Then naapa ko isa ka PT last tong by group. Di ba ni anak ko isa ka individual o isa sa by individual yung clipper. Napa ko isa ka PT by group. Ang PT sa by group kay ma-apply lang ano siya. It's all about the lesson next week. Okay? 2 meetings gahapon ang discussion, then I think dili na ata ko magpa-quiz kay magpa-PT na ko ana. I think this will be our last mahulog siya og quiz katawa activity worksheet. That will serve as your last quiz na ata. Yun siya. Quiz yun siya, ang activity worksheet, mabilong siya dito. Kasi after last lesson, ipitin na ako. Lain manggod ka ay magpapiti pa ko, magpa-quiz pa ko, madoble na ang hago. So ipitin na lang ako siya sa tanan. By group pag yun na ako. Good for 5 groups. Question? If you have question, you can raise right now. Walang question para makapag-lunch na tayo. Kasi I understand na medyo kapoy ni siya nga lesson, no? Medyo si Sir no, gahasol-hasol pa ng shortcut. Shortcut pero kaniing magamit. Gusto po na ako gusto po na ako maka-experience mo, no? Charot lang. Dili, wala manggoy challenge kung mo diretso tao shortcut. Like, ay, kanilang, yun sa pag-derive. Oo. Ka-basic lang ba ani pag shortcut? Pero pag abot bitaw sa shortcut, no, lisod po di ako ihatag. Charot. Okay. Bitaw, wala manggoy challenge kung dili mo agi ngani. Sige lang ha. Sige, class, naapa ko'y Naakoy another pa di nga i-announce. Naakoy worksheet ihatag ani. Of course, mag-expect mo ang worksheet, ang examples dito, dili kani. Lain pa kayo na magbalik-balik ang example. So I will create another example. Another example ha, which is siya nga example class, relevant or magamit jud ninyo siya as your guide sa activity worksheet. Pwede niyo siya mo sa activity worksheet, no? Oo. Kay murag ingani ra man gihapon, pero another problem. Okay? So yun lang, i-send lang nako ang PowerPoint o katong PDF na akong ibuhaton sa nako. PDF mahud so buhaton pa nako. Tapos i-post lang nako sa page. Okay? So that's all for this afternoon. Let's have